Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. We are on episode 71. I have some juicy topics for you guys today, so go ahead and grab a glass of your favorite drink and let's get on into it. So, as most of you know, my birthday was on Wednesday. I tried to put an episode out for y'all Wednesday, but I had a busy day on Wednesday and I was super tired. So I did not get y'all an episode. I do apologize. But today, Friday, y'all got one. Okay? So I made sure that y'all got one in this week. Y'all didn't have to wait a whole week. But yes, my birthday was on Wednesday. I had a great time. I went to karaoke nights with one of my friends. Well, actually, two of them. But yeah, so got invited to karaoke night by one of my friends. It was a vibe. I had a good time. This week has just been amazing for me. This was one of those weeks where I was just like, nothing is gonna bother me. Nothing is gonna get under my skin. I'm off today on Friday, so that's why y'all were able to really get this episode, But yes, I turned 31. Big Scorpio energy, Scorpio season, and I'm sad because Scorpio season ended yesterday, and it's like, yeah, I made it just in time, but yeah, it was like it came and then it left. Maybe because my birthday is at the end of it all, but yeah, I enjoyed my birthday. I did. The only thing that I would have wanted was for my mom to wish me happy birthday. That is about it. Like everything, I don't know. I'm just in a great space. I'm really happy. So yeah, I enjoyed my birthday. 31 years on this earth. Like I'm just blessed and happy to be here. I'm happy to be on this new journey that I'm on. It has just brought me so much happiness and so much peace, and I'm all about. I hope that y'all did not hear my stomach just now. And it's crazy that it growled and I don't feel hungry. But anyways, um I'm just so grateful and blessed to have seen, 31 years, and I hope I see plenty more. But this journey that I'm on, I'm loving it, and I'm all about protecting my peace, protecting my happiness. I've been about that, but even it's like more now. I'm all about that. Like, if it's not making me happy, it's not bringing me peace or any of that, I want nothing to do with it. I don't want it around me or anything like that. Like, that's my energy, that's my focus. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the mental health check. We are going to go ahead and get into the mental health check. So mentally, based off of what I just said, I'm at a 10. Like, week is going very well. I'm off work on Friday. So short week for me. I hope that you out are doing very well. You're at a 10, if not more. Yeah, I just hope that you guys are doing well. And if not, get into the groove of it. Pray, vent, listen to your music. What I always say, which is write it down. Write down how you feeling, how you want to feel, how you plan to get there, and how you want to stay there. Just be in a positive mindset. Like, tell yourself every day how you want your day to go. Like, and then if it starts to not go that way, just breathe. Just breathe and be like, I told myself I'm going to have a good day. I'm not going to let nothing disturb me. Stay in that mindset because that's very important. That's what I've been doing lately. That's what I have been doing. Try not to let stuff stress me out because I get overwhelmed like very easily. I get overwhelmed, but I've been trying to like calm down and just focus. Do one thing at a time. Not to become overwhelmed or stressed out because stress kills you like quick. So yes, just get into a good rotation, good positive mindset, and all of that. But yes, I really do hope that you guys are at a 10. I do. It's my birthday week, so be at a 10 for me. Okay, get to a 10. By Friday, you all need to be at 10s at least. Okay, at least 9.5. So we are gonna go ahead and get into the episode. So I heard this somewhere, but a girl moved to a different state, but before she moved, you know how you're like on dating apps or whatever, and you change your location, which some dating apps you can change your location or whatever. So she changed, let's just say she's moving from North Carolina to Florida or whatever. So she changed her location from North Carolina to Florida so that she could meet, new people because she didn't know anybody in Florida, no family, no nothing. So she was like, let her, go on a dating app, meet people, like meet friends. I want to say it was like Bumble, I want to say. And on Bumble, you can choose like friends, business, relationship, or whatever. So I guess she was like bouncing back and forth between the two. So this particular one was like for relationships or whatever. So pretty much she was like, let her get to know people for when she goes down there. So she was talking to this dude or whatever. And I want to say they probably had been talking for like, I'm gonna say 3 months. That's what I'm gonna say. So talking for 3 months, she moved, and then I don't know how long it took for him to move in with her, but he moved in with her. And I always say that I don't feel like a man needs to leave his place and go move in with a woman, and a woman doesn't need to leave her place and go move in with a man. I stand on that. I always say that. I feel like y'all need to find something together and move in together, but that's not the point here. Well, it kind of is. So he moved in with her, whatever, and he's controlling, right? Telling her, has something to say about what she wears. And I think they only been together for like, I'm gonna say, cause she ain't been to this new location like that long. So I'm gonna say they only been like together for 3 months, because they were getting to know each other for 3 months, and then probably made it official once she moved there, whatever. So, yeah, I'm gonna just say that. So, like I said, he controlling, telling her like what she can and cannot wear, who she can and cannot hang out with. He always truck. He always wants to be up under her, whatever. Wants her in the house, all this, that, and the third. Mind you, this is her place, and so she went to hang out with like some new people that she had met, whatever. He blowing her phone up, all this, that, and the third. So she's like explaining to them how he's controlling. Um, he doesn't like for her to wear certain clothes. He's always up her ass. So, she said that he um told her pretty much that that is her place, so she needs to pay majority of the bills, and she makes more than him. And I was like, what? Because I had to go back and rewind. Because I'm like, okay, yes, this is my place, but your ass is here. Like, what you mean? And then to sit here and be like, oh, this your place, you need to pay majority of the bills. If I'm paying majority of the bills and you not paying much of nothing, baby, you can go back to where you were, and I can do this shit on my own. Because I think she was like paying like major bills, like rent. What's another major bill? Utilities. I don't know if water was included, but water. So I'm like, you probably paying like a little cable bill or something. And it's like, sir, no. And then to say, oh, she makes more. Okay. You, no. It's like, you're not going to sit here and try to dictate what I do. And then I'm sitting here paying majority of the bills. What? No, it's not going to happen. Who? And no, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't. Could not believe it at all. And I was telling my coworker about that, and I told him like I kind of didn't want to contradict myself, because I was like, I feel like if I'm paying majority of the bills, you what you think you can tell me something for, which wouldn't want it to be that way, because the man who I'm with, of course I'm going to respect him. I'm not going to feel like, oh, I'm paying majority of the bills, he can't tell me shit, because for one, if I'm paying majority of them bills, he must have fell on some hard times. If I'm paying majority of the bills, because there's no way that I'm going to be laid up with my quote unquote man and I'm paying more than him and he good in the pockets. Like, no, it's no way. I feel like y'all either do this 50-50 thing, or he pays all the bills, or he pays the major bills and you pay like little side things. Like, he might pay the rent, because the rent is a major fucking bill. So let's just say he pays the mortgage or the rent, and then you just pay the utilities, the lights, what other bill is there? Utility, lights. Why am I saying utilities and lights? Utilities, water. I'm missing a bill. I know I'm missing a bill. And let's just say you pay the cable bill too. Okay, so you're paying those, and those do not add up to what he's paying. Okay, so those little bills compared to his bill. So you paying those type of bills, cool. But for me to be laid up with a man and his pocket's good, just like mine's good, and I'm paying majority of the bills, baby, it's not gonna happen. Like, I don't see it for myself. I don't see it for myself, because it's like, no, why am I doing it? Why am I doing that? No, it's not gonna happen. And then for you to feel like you can tell me what to do, tell me what to wear, tell me to stay in the house, all this, that, and the third. No, baby, it's not gonna happen over here. So I don't know if I told y'all, but yeah, I think it was last week or the week before last. It was whatever week I did not put out an episode. So I happened to, like, I was at work one morning and I just happened to check my notes, because I use my notes app every day for work or whatever. So I just happened to go to my notes. Baby, tell me why everything was gone. I mean, like, every single note that I ever had in my phone was gone. So I'm panicking. Well, I wasn't panicking at first. Let me not lie. So I closed the app, because like, for example, excuse me, if you know that something is supposed to be in the fridge or the microwave, that's yours, so you don't see it, so you close it, and then you like, okay, let's try this again. So you open it back up and look again, as if it's going to appear, but it does not. So you close it again, and then you sit there and you think for a few seconds, and then you open it again. That was me with that damn app. Okay, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, where's my stuff at? So at this point, I'm clicking, like, I think I clicked like all notes, iCloud, all of the whatever you can click up there. I don't even know what the options are. I forced close the app, and I'm like, okay, it might be a little glitch. It's early, as if that, has anything to do with anything. So I opened the app back up. It's still not there. So now I'm starting to panic. I'm like, oh my gosh. So with all of my notes being gone, every single thing that I ever wrote for my podcast was gone. Every single topic, my ideas when I was coming up with my podcast, like a name I should use, what dates I should post, the episodes, subscription stuff, like everything was gone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what I was going to talk about today. It's gone. So that's kind of why y'all didn't get an episode like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. Because I ain't had no damn topics. Like, everything was gone. So I'm on Google trying to figure it out. I posted on my social media. honey, I did not know what to do. I was panicking. I was just like, oh my gosh, everything is gone. Like, everything. I don't even know when I got that app, but I love the Notes app, and everything was gone. Like, I was so sad and I was irritated, but I figured out how to get it back. I think it was like I had to I went on Google, and at first I didn't see it. You know, you go on YouTube, they have a bunch of clickbait shit. So then it was like Google was like that you have to make sure your phone is updated to the latest version or something, I think. So I was like trying to figure out where I get to the thing, and I'm like, okay, I go to about or settings, go to about or go to general, go to something. I ended up finding it, and then I had to update my phone, and then my fucking notes were back. And I'm just like, okay, like, it's crazy how without your phone or without certain things, your life stops. Like, I just think that's crazy, but that's kind of a bad thing also, like, if we being real. So there was a question that I seen on Facebook, and it was like, when you're in a relationship, do you feel like you need to talk to your partner every day? And I'm like, what type of question is that? Like, and then you had people saying, like, just tell me good morning and good night, and that's it for me. What? Like, I feel like people be dating people that they really can't stand for real. And then I seen a post, and it was like, and they kind of relate, because the girl was like, she really likes this dude or whatever. He wants to start spending more time with her or whatever, and they both have kids. They're I think he has kids, I think, or maybe they both have kids, but they're kid free on the same weekend or whatever. So she's a person where she needs her me time, which I completely understand. So she was like that hanging out like 2 times a month is good for her. But he wants to hang out more, like every time they have kid free weekends or whatever, he wants to hang out with her. And she was like, you know, she doesn't want to spend all her time with him or whatever. And it's starting to become too much. So people in the comments were like, you really don't like him or whatever. And then people were like, you know, let him go so he can go find who he really needs to be with. And I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like you gotta find somebody that matches your energy, you know, like, they love their me time just as much as you do. Or they don't feel like they have to, you know, those people that feel like they don't have to talk to their friends every day. They can talk to their friends once a month. I'm not that type of friend. I'm not that type of friend, because I start to be like, damn, like, is something going on? Like, are we really cool like that or whatever? Especially if you have people who you talk to every day, but yet you only talk to me like once a month or every 3 weeks or so. So I'm not that type of friend. I'm not that type of girlfriend. I want to live in my man's skin. Like, I feel like I want to wake up to good morning text. I want to send my man good morning text. I want to talk to him throughout the day. I want to hear his voice. I want to see him. Okay, I want to touch him, kiss him, all of that. So, I had shared the post, the one that was like, if you're in a relationship, do you have to talk to your partner every day? I had shared the post, and I was like, why would we be in a relationship if we don't talk? Like, what? No, I'm not gonna be with nobody I don't talk to. I feel like you should want to talk to me. You should want to tell me about your day. You should want to hear about my day. You should just want to check on me. I don't care if you don't want nothing. You should want to hear my voice. Like, you can call me and be like, I just want to hear your voice. I ain't want nothing, you know. I just want to hear your voice. I missed you. I don't fucking care if you text me and tell me that you miss me, that you can't wait to see me, that you thinking about booking a flight so you can see me, you thinking about driving up, spending the night with me, like, or you want me to come stay with you. I love shit like that. Like, you want to see me just as much as I want to see you. And I'm clingy, like clingy as hell. You gonna already know that I want to live in your skin before you start talking to me. That's the type of girlfriend I am. I want to live in my man's skin. Okay? Like, that's just me. That is just me. And I want my man to feel the same way about me. He ain't got to be as clingy as me, but he doesn't get annoyed or irritated by my clinginess. Okay? That's what I want. So why would I be dating somebody that I don't want to talk to every day? That it's just like a good morning, good night. Like, no. Y'all don't want to be in a relationship for real. If that's how y'all operate. Because I'm like, how can y'all live together if that's all you require? A good morning and good night. Because it's going to be more than that when y'all live together. So, excuse me. So make it make sense for me, because that just didn't. Hey y'all, I'm just interrupting to tell you that if you are listening on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and thumbs up the video. If you are listening on any other platform, go ahead and hit that follow or plus sign button to support my podcast. And let's get on back into it. While this is on my mind, let me just say this. When people post stuff on social media, that is not your invitation to go sliding in their inbox saying random shit. I don't know why y'all do that. And then it's the comments that y'all make that be like so weird or whatever. It's just like, why? Like, you could post something, you know, some people don't care. We're going to use Twitter as an example, or X, whatever, as an example. If you share, you know, because it's like sex all over Twitter or whatever. So let's just say you share something and then where you quote something and then you write whatever it is that you want to write. Like, let's just say you said my mood, or you was like, I would love to be doing this right now. Baby, if she or he wanted you to do that to them, they would have sent it to you directly. Okay, they would have sent it to you. They would have said, or they would have like at you when they quoted it. They didn't do that. So it's like, why are you sliding in their inbox saying like, oh, I can do this for you, or oh, what's up? Like, what? I hate when people do that. It's like, I'm not talking about you. I don't want you to do this. Okay, I shared it because I can. Why are you in my inbox talking about it? Why are you even talking to me? If I wanted to have a conversation with you, I would. It's just like, I hate when people say stupid shit. I really do. And then I hate when y'all always sliding in people's inbox on some sexual stuff. Like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't. That is, to be lusted over is not, I done lost my train of thought. Honey. It's not attractive. It does not turn me on. Nothing. It does nothing for me. Nothing at all that you want to see me naked. It does nothing at all for me that you think I have nice lips and you would like to see them do this. It does nothing for me. Nothing. I don't know why y'all think it does. And then for y'all to like constantly do it, the shit is annoying. Then you wonder why you end up on the block list. You wonder why you get caught the creep. Like, let's be for real. Stop doing it. And then when y'all be in the inbox having a conversation with your fucking selves. I mean, like, what are we doing? And then y'all get mad when the girl is like, I'm not responding, so why do you keep inboxing me? Now she be this, be that, hold this, hold that. And it's just like, sir, you okay? I don't understand y'all. Like, having a full-blown conversation with yourself. You reacting to her pictures, you saying this, saying that. You never got a fucking thank you. Stay out her inbox. And then when y'all constantly keep in, and this goes for women too, stay out his inbox. And then when y'all constantly sending messages as if they didn't see the first one, we saw them. We just didn't respond. Leave us the fuck alone. So let's talk about something that I seen on social media recently. So a guy put in his 2-week notice or whatever. I think he put it in that day, and he was on a call, or I think he was on a call, or someone in management or HR or whatever called him. Y'all know they fired him. Like they let him go the same day, and he was like, I just put my 2-week notice in today or whatever, and they were like, yeah, but we don't have to, what did she say? She said we don't have to honor that or whatever. And it's like, what's the fucking point of putting in my 2-week notice? I mean, I get it that you want to keep a good standing with that job. Like, you did the right thing by putting in your 2-week notice. You didn't just quit out the blue. But it's like, baby, you just fired me out the blue. So I felt bad for him, because it's like I was telling my coworker, you put in your 2-week notice because you probably told the new job, okay, I'm going to start working 2 weeks later, or 2 weeks from now. Now you're not getting paid in these 2 weeks because you have put your 2-week notice in and the people done fired you. And it's like, I could have been at my new job. I could have been getting settled, been doing all types of shit instead of being fired and sitting on my ass. And then people in the comments were like, oh, that's why I don't put my 2-week notice in. I just quit. And then somebody was like, go get unemployment. Which, I mean, you could, but I mean, by the time that process kicks in, you'll be working at your other job. So, yeah. And I remember when I was working at the mall, I don't know, this was like years ago, working at the mall, and it was like a clothing store or whatever, and meat and retail does not mix. Like, no. As far as like folding and then grabbing stuff off the shelves, greeting folks, helping them shop and all, that's not for me. Especially that cash register. And it was during the holidays too, because y'all know they need help. So like during the holidays, it's just like, and then trying to get people to get in like the, I guess you could say, rewards or royalty program and all of that. That is not for me. It is not, baby, because once you tell me no, that you're not interested, I'm not interested in selling. So let's just wrap this up. But of course, they want you to keep pressing, and I wouldn't want nobody pressing me. When they ask me, do I have this? Do I have rewards with them? Would I like to? Like, I don't like people pressing me. So, yeah. If you tell me no one time, like, no, I'm not interested. Okay, cool. Your total is blah, blah, blah. I'm not about to keep pressing. No, I'm not. Because I don't want nobody to press me. But when I had put my 2-week notice in at that job, y'all know they stopped putting me on the schedule. Like, stopped putting me on the schedule. And I was like, damn. Like, what was the point of me putting my 2-week notice in? I should have just quit in 2 weeks. I should just quit. Because I know, well, at the time, I can't say, like, I didn't ever see myself going back. I didn't like the job. It was just like, okay, this is some money or whatever. I need money. But, no. So, yeah, I didn't really like that they stopped putting me on the schedule. But that's how the jobs do you. These jobs do not give two F's about you. They really don't. And I was telling my coworker that yesterday. I said, like, honey, I feel like something could happen to you today. They will replace you tomorrow. Like, that's just how I feel about it. Like, or within a week, they are replacing you because their operation, their business still goes on whether you are there or not. So that's why I feel like if you need to go to your doctor's appointments, all this, that, and the third, go do that. That's how I feel. I don't hesitate to take a day off. I do not. I don't hesitate to call out sick. I do not. If you need a personal day, a mental day to yourself, if you feel like you're going through a lot, but you have to work the next day or today or whatever, baby, take that day to yourself if you can. That day to yourself could make a difference. It really could. So, yeah, I just feel like take care of yourself. Especially if you feel like you're not in a place where you need to be around people or you can't deal with people. I just say take that day to yourself like I did for my mom's birthday. Like, I knew that mentally I didn't want to be around people. I knew that mentally I didn't want to talk to nobody. Okay? Like, I didn't want to have to force myself to smile, talk to people when I didn't really have to. So I stayed home. And I feel like every year for my mom's birthday, the day she passed, you won't see me at work. Like, it's just not going to happen because that is a day where I'm just not in a good place mentally. So I'm going to be at home. Like, no, when people be like, people, you never know what people going through. One thing could trigger them. That day, like those 2 days, I would be, anything could trigger me. It doesn't matter. Like, anything could trigger me, so I would prefer to stay in my own little bubble at home. Okay, that's what I prefer to do. Unless it's like me wanting to be around family, but just to be dealing with different energies, people in my face, people talking to me, I don't want to be bothered. Today is not a good day. People irritate my soul. Like, I'm just going to be at home and be in my safe space, so take those days if you need them. So there was this picture on social media of like a girlfriend group, and I think it was like a holiday picture because I think they were all in like pajamas and stuff like that. So it might have been like a girl slumber or something. So I guess somebody on social media was like that the friend should have, it was this one particular friend that stood out, one particular girl. And mind you, she was natural. Like, her hair wasn't fixed up. She had like in a ponytail. You could tell she ain't had no makeup on or whatever. Or she didn't have like a full face of makeup or piles and piles of makeup on that these women be putting on these days. That kind of give me like, I know your face itches. But yeah, so that's why I don't do the whole makeup thing, because for one, it already take me a good amount of time to get ready. Like, it already does. I need like an hour to get ready because I need to see what I'm wearing, need to see how I'm doing my hair, if I feel like doing my hair. Mind you, I don't do much to my hair, but it's like, do I feel like doing my hair? Do I feel like going? So yeah, it's a lot of that goes on with me. So like I said, she didn't look like she had on a full face of makeup or any makeup at all. So the other friends did. They had like weave, you know, weave like real long. Some of them, I think, had braids, I think, or most of them probably had like, you know, straight curly hair or whatever, real long hair, and had a full face of makeup on. That's why she stood out, because she didn't have any of that. So I guess somebody or people in the comments were like, her friend should have done her hair and fixed her up. But when the post made it to social media, made it to Facebook, the people in the comments were on her side. They were saying that she looks beautiful and it looks like a like slumber type of thing. So she pretty much dressed comfortably. Like, she didn't need a full face of makeup on for that, which I agree. She was not an ugly girl at all. She was really pretty, and I live for the natural girlies. Like, I'm natural myself. The most that I put on is, I haven't worn lipstick in a minute, but I might tomorrow for my little birthday dinner. But I put on lipstick. I do lip gloss and all of that. But as far as like makeup, no, I don't do that at all. I don't do that. Of course, I have locks, so the weave thing, not even doing right now. But I want to take my locks out, which most of you know. Um, yeah, I do want to, not like a everyday weave type of thing, but I do love my braids and all of that. I like a nice little bob or whatever. So yeah, but like I said, I agree with the comments. I don't feel like she needed to be she needs to have a full face of makeup on to be considered attractive, because it's just like how men always say, which I don't know if they're joking or not, but when they be like, oh, you gotta take the girl to an amusement park or something, the first date, just to see how she looks. I agree. I agree 100%, because most women do not look the same when they take their makeup off. They don't look the same at all. And then men love them some natural women, okay? Don't let social media and all of that, or your homegirl that face look like it's itching by the time she get done putting her makeup on, she look like a totally different person. Don't let her fool you, okay? You know, baby hairs on the eyebrows type thing, like don't let her fool you, okay? You don't need a 30-inch bust down or whatever they call it, braids down to your ankles. You don't need that. You do not need that. Us natural girlies are winning, okay? We are. And I feel like you can. Now, I'm not knocking nobody who wears makeup, who wears long ass weave or braids. It's not my thing, but I'm not knocking it. What I'm saying is, don't put down the next woman or whatever and make her feel like she's less than because she don't have to put on a full face of makeup before she leave the house. It's not required. She ain't got to do that. If she did put on some makeup to enhance it, cool, but she can still rock her natural face, her bare face, the face that she was born with. She can still go out here and do what she do. I do it every day. And you can't tell me that I'm not attractive. You can't tell me that I'm not a beautiful ass woman. Like, you can't tell me that. You can't. Now, I know that to some people, you know, everybody not attractive to everybody, and that's understandable. But, baby, you could never make me feel like I just look less than. Like, you could never make me feel that way. Because every day when I walk out the house, I make sure that I look presentable. I make sure that I look good. I know I look good. I know I look presentable. Like, you could never make me feel like anything less. So, yeah, what else in that post? What did it say? So, yeah, like I said, a lot of people felt like, you know, she was really beautiful. She was natural. It was a lot of uplifting comments and all of that. But, no, I don't feel like she needed to look a certain way. It's like, it's a girl's slumber. Why am I putting on a full face of makeup? But if that's your thing, then do that. If you feel like you need to do that before you leave the house, do that. She didn't need to. It's like, honey, we chilling. We vibing. Like, I don't need to do that. That's probably not her everyday thing. And then somebody was like, you know, they probably forced her out the house and told her that she needed to get out the house. She probably didn't want to be there or whatever, which could be the case. She could have been a mom, or she could have just had a long work week or something. And she just like, look, it's a girl's night. I'm doing enough by putting on this outfit and coming out the house. Like, that's all y'all about to get from me, which I totally get it. I do. So, yeah, I don't feel like, no, she did what she needed to do. She still looked good, still looked, you know, presentable. I don't know who was putting her down in the original post or wherever it was posted at, but I just feel like people are mean in this world. Like, people are really mean, and I feel like to get on social media or to go out of your way, even in real life, and put people down just to make it. Most people do that to make themselves feel better, because you have a crappy ass life and you want people to feel how you feel. And it's like, baby, go look in the mirror. What do you look like? What do you look like? And it's like, that reminds me of those people that like go to the bar or go to the lounges and shit like that and people watch and then put down other people, talk about what other people doing. Mind you, these people are having a good ass time. They vibing. They feel like they look good. They enjoying themselves while you sitting there looking stuck up and looking like you just not enjoying yourself. You're not having a good time. And I feel like if you were, you don't need to sit there and talk about other people. Just do what you do and mind your fucking business. But people can't do that. People got to put other people down, which I don't understand. I really don't get that. It's like, for what? And that's why whenever I'm out, like at a bar, at a lounge, or whatever, and I'm vibing, I never, ever, ever hesitate to compliment a woman, especially a black woman. Like, I never hesitate. If you look good, I'm going to let you know that. If I like your outfit, I'm going to let you know that. If you a pretty girl, I'm going to let you know that. Like, I love telling women that they are really pretty. I love it because making other people smile and all that, I love that. And if you pretty, you pretty. Okay? I might flirt with you a little bit. Like, you pretty. I love uplifting black women, and I wish more of us did that. Like, I really do. But instead, we want to talk about each other, drama. And it's not only black people, but that's who I deal with. So, yeah. But yeah, we just gotta do better. Like, stop feeling like you gotta put other people down to feel good about yourself. Just do that shit on your own. Like, try to make yourself, work on yourself. Look in the mirror and see what you need to tweak, fix, whatever. If you gotta put on a full face of makeup to make yourself feel better and this girl does not, don't put her down, baby. Don't do that. If you had to go get a BBL to feel good about yourself, but yeah, she feels good being slim thick, let her have it. You know, let her have it. And then the crazy thing is, when women do go out here and get BBLs, they try to shit on other women who ass ain't as fat as theirs. And it's like, bitch, that's not even yours. Excuse my language. It's like, honey, that is not even yours. They had to take the fat from somewhere else, or however they do. I don't even know how they do it. But they had to do whatever they had to do, baby. You had to lay on the table. They had to give you that. This girl ass is homegrown. Okay? Yours is not. It was table given. Okay? Like, hers is homegrown. So, yeah, it's like, stop putting people down to feel good about yourself. Like, I don't like that. I don't. And then y'all don't even be proportional anyway. Y'all like walking ants. Like, let's be for real. But anyways, I'm not even about to go there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all seen that picture on social media though. But she looked pretty to me. And then I feel like, I don't feel like her friends like intentionally posted that to get that type of reaction. I don't feel that way. I just feel like there was a social media thing, and you know, one person said it, and then it just blew out of proportion and blew up and all of that. Because a lot of people feed into negativity more than they do anything else. They feed into negativity, which we have to get out of that as well. It's like, the negative shit shouldn't get a whole bunch of like, and then it's like the positivity. It's just like, okay, like. No, but that's the world that we live in, unfortunately. So I seen a post on Facebook. It's this group that I'm in. And one, I think it was a dude. Yeah, it was a guy that asked this question. He said, why are so many women nowadays against helping a man get on his feet? So a lot of the women, which I don't know if they were joking or not, but I'm pretty sure they weren't. But a lot of women was like, because, you know, it's a lot of men that are already on their feet, because we're tired of, I guess, helping. Some women were like, at our big age, you know, you should be on your feet, all this, that. So me, I said that it's not most women, or it's not a lot of women, but, the issue comes, like, me personally, I have no problem with helping my man get on his feet. Like, a dude who I'm dealing with, or whatever, and we in a relationship, going strong, exclusive, all of that, I have no issue helping him get on his feet. None of that. Like, if he looking for a job and I'm like, okay, what type of job are you looking for? Same thing I did with one of my exes. I have no issue like going up there on different job apps, seeing if I see the type of job that you're looking for, especially if I know that you are applying yourself. Like, you just not waiting for me to go out here and do it for you. Like, we both doing it. You looking for jobs, I'm looking for jobs. I'm sending you jobs, you applying to jobs. Like, it's a team thing. I have no issue helping my partner get on his feet. Like, I love a man that's applying himself. He trying to be hardworking. He trying to be determined. All of that. Like, I have no issue with that. That shit is attractive to me. Like, you applying yourself. So I say it's not all women, especially if you are applying yourself. I said the issue comes in when you get on your feet and you start moving funny, as if that woman hasn't been around since day one. That be my biggest issue, because this goes back to like NBA players or whatever. Y'all date average women, but then when you get on your feet, you leave this woman and go get you something else. And then another thing is, y'all date black women until y'all get a little bit of money. Now you moving on to the Beckys and Marisols and all of that. Like, I don't get it. I don't. I have never liked that. It's never been my cup of tea. It has always bothered me, because it's like, don't use black women as a stepping stool. Like, don't do that. Don't sit here and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to just entertain Keisha for now, But when I make it big, I'm going over here to Karen. Like, what? No, I don't like that. Because it's like, Karen wasn't with you shooting in the gym. Like, Karen was there. Karen wasn't there rooting you on for these games. Karen wasn't there when you twisted your little ankle or whatever. Karen wasn't there. Karen was not there putting ice on it. She was not there. She was not there praying with you before the game. Like, she was not there. She wasn't there when you were broke. But now that y'all have a little bit of money, y'all going for these Karens and leaving Keisha behind. Like, that, it don't make sense to me. It doesn't. And then when, God forbid, you hurt your ACL or anything, do you think Karen is still going to be there like Keisha would have? Let's be for real. I just don't like that. That shit bothers me so much. It irks my soul. So a dude was like, he paid for his ex to like go to school. I think he said like 2 degrees and all of that. Once she got her degrees and she started, making a little money. I don't know if he said she started making more than him, but the point is that he held it down. He helped her out and all of that, and then she started acting funny, started moving weird, and it's like, I hate women that do that too. It's like, and I spoke on this on one of my episodes, I don't know which one. It's like, when you start making more than the man, you feel like he has to now adjust his voice when he talk to you. I don't like that. I have never liked that. I just feel like, why are you acting like that? This man has been there for you. Put your ass through school. Probably made some sacrifices so that you could get your degree, so that you could work more hours, work towards your dreams. So he put his on the back end. And now that you have achieved your goals and your dreams with the help of this man, you are now moving funny. You are now feeling like, oh, I'm better than you. I got this going on. I got that going on. I'm making a little bit of bread now, making more than you. And you feel like this man can no longer tell you anything. No, I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. It's a team effort. Okay, now that I handled what I needed to handle, to go to school, to get these degrees, to get in the career that I wanted to get in. Now I'm working. Now you go do what you need to do. So yeah, that it's a team effort. Like, I don't like that. It's like now that I'm on, it's all about me now. No, that's not how that works. I'm not with that. I don't know why people do that. You can win as a team. You can win even more as a team than you would by your fucking self. Or maybe I'm the only one that feels that way, I guess. I don't know, but I don't understand. It's crazy because now I have sneezed like really big and now my side hurts. Oh, Lord. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't. Damn, I just lost my train of thought. Excuse my language. But then you had this stupid ass dude in the comments, and I hate to call him stupid, but he was like, the only reason a man would act funny or move funny is if you are not attractive without makeup on. You're not healthy. No, I think he said if you're not drop dead gorgeous without makeup on. And I'm like, I said, you don't honestly believe that, do you? And then he was like, he said something like, a man wouldn't be moving funny if the woman was fit, had a good BMI, and this. And I said, honey, it doesn't matter how fit you are, how good that BMI is. It does not matter. If that man wants to move funny, he is going to move funny. If that woman wants to move funny, she is going to move funny. I don't know who told y'all these things. Even these badass celebrities getting cheated on. Nia Long got cheated on, I believe. What are y'all talking about? Like, let's be for real. I don't get it. I just feel like people are stupid. So, and I don't get it. I don't. It doesn't matter how, like I told my brother one time, and I think I already said this on the episode, but I'm going to say it again for the people that might not have listened to that episode. It does not matter if a woman can cook her ass off. She has sex with that man, we're going to say about 5 times a week she has sex with that man. I mean, penis is drained. Okay? She makes sure that penis is drained at the end of the day. She makes sure that man has a home-cooked meal in his stomach at the end of the day. If that man wants to go step out on that woman, that's what he's going to do. He could go down there to Jasmine house, and Jasmine only makes some sandwiches. Jasmine makes some good ass sandwiches. She not cooking you a full course meal. Jasmine makes you sandwiches, and she makes you feel at peace when you at her house. That's how Jasmine makes him feel. She listens. She doesn't listen to respond. She listens to understand. She gives him advice. She is his safe space. Where he getting those full course meals, getting his dick drained 5 days a week, he doesn't have a safe space there. So like I said, it doesn't matter if you cook your ass off. So that's why I don't believe that whole key to a man's heart is through his stomach. Okay, yeah. Jasmine cooking sandwiches and she already got your man ready to move the fuck out. Like, and that's all she cooking. I mean, not cooking, but that's all she making over there is sandwiches. She making sandwiches and she his safe space. You making a full course meal, stomach full, dick drained, but you are not his safe space. Like, no. If he wants to cheat, he is going to cheat. If he wants to be emotionally checked out and be emotionally checked in at Jasmine house, that's what he's going to do. So I don't know why people feel like if you fit, if you cooking, if you cleaning, if you doing this, it's going to keep this person from stepping out on you and whatever. Now, mind you, yes, do those things. Do that. I'm not saying that you can't do that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that. You can be cooking. You can be cleaning. You can be a good woman. You can be a good man. Do that because that's what you should do. But don't feel like just because you are doing those things, or if I step it up here, if I start cooking a little more, or I start cleaning a little more, or I rub his feet more, or I spend a little bit more money on her, she ain't gonna step out on me. She gonna, stay at home more, and he not gonna be looking at other women. He not gonna do this. He not gonna do that. If that is what they want to do, that's what they are going to do. It's nothing that you could do. Now, you could become his safe space, but if you don't know how to do that, then, what are we really talking about? Because it's like a person tells you everything you need to know if you listen. A person tells you that, or they show you that. They will either tell you or they will show you, or both. And when they do, you need to listen. You really need to listen. It's not like it just need to go in one ear out the other. You need to listen. If a person tells you how to love them properly, you need to listen. And you will only listen if you really care. Don't listen to respond. Listen to understand. And comprehend what they are saying. Communication is nothing without comprehension. Okay? So yes, you have to listen. I don't care how often you drain this man's dick, how often you fill his stomach up. I don't care how much money you give this woman. I don't care how many dates you take this woman on. If they want to step out, they are going to. That's just what it is. And the sooner we get that through our heads, we gonna be alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. If you are listening on YouTube, make sure you thumbs up the video. Leave your comments, your feedback, your opinions, whatever in the comment box below. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are listening on any other social media platform, make sure you hit that follow button or plus sign button. Make sure you comment. Do my Q&As, my polls. I'm still working on them, but I still have them up for my old episodes. Make sure that you share my podcast. Okay, that's very important. Get into the comments, okay? Because I do like to hear from y'all. I do like to, have little conversations with y'all and hear y'all feedback, what y'all think. If you liked the episode, if you didn't like the episode, your feedback is always welcome. You can still send voice notes and advice, questions, and all of that to my email, which is realandrawwithree@gmail.com. It is in the description box below. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.